Boom! What's going on, everybody? It's I, once again, Mr. Cinema Junkie, and I am coming to you with 3 more titles. I should have had this video up last night. I'm sorry. I had other things going on, and I couldn't get to the last title I had to watch. But I made it, and I'm making this video as early as possible. I believe it is about, almost 7:30, so you hear a lot of the outside traffic going on and stuff. Got a little bit of a theme going here, but before I start, late night, got to get the juices flowing. Anyways, the general theme here is snuff films. And all of these titles, in their own right, each one delivers on that subject quite well. First title I have is Watch Me Die. It's shot from the killer's point of view. He films these women as he kills them. For the most part, it pulled it off very well. There may be 1 or 2 little bits and pieces where I was kind of like, okay, but for the most part, it was good. It really was, and just got a little odd at one point. It got a little weird, and then I was kind of like, wait a minute, what is all this? It didn't leave me confused. It just threw me kind of a curveball where I was kind of like, okay. I don't want to give anything away. You know that I don't give away. I don't do spoilers on movies and stuff. I try not to anyway. And if I do, I'll do spoiler alert. Hold on, turn this off, fast forward to whatever. But this time I'm not going to do that, and try not to do that ever again if I can help it. All I can say is that I do recommend giving this one a shot if you haven't seen it, and if you're into movies of, I guess, of a brutal nature, sure. Each victim brings their own thing to the screen. It's not just like, here's another one, stab, here's another one, stab, here's another one, choke, here's another. They all kind of bring a dimension to the movie, which I liked very much. So, yeah, if you haven't seen this one, definitely Watch Me Die. Pretty damn cool. Next up, Faces of Snuff, from our good friends at Wild Eye Releasing and Raw. I gotta tell you, this one delivered on a whole other level. It starts off with a guy saying that him and some friends found a box full of videotapes, and they were going through it, and I guess that's what they're showing you throughout this. It looks like a mashup of different clips, and some of them I've seen before, and they're presented quite well. They're put in there quite well. Like one was from a safety film called The Child Molester, and I remember watching that a long time ago, and they actually show the bodies of 2 children that were discovered murdered by a child molester, put in there to shock people into being more careful with their kids, and it was used in this movie very effectively. Each scene is a little more polished than the other. Some look a little worn out, like they've been viewed a number of times, and for I'd say about 98% of the scenes that you see in here, they're pulled off very well. Even the ones that weren't pulled off that well were still pretty damn good. I think my favorite scene, I don't know what that says about me picking a favorite scene from a pseudo snuff film, but it's a scene where these guys are attacking this chick, and this guy comes in with a wrestling mask, and it was done just like gritty, dirty, dark. Looked like something that you would buy on the underground, and I like that feel that it brought to it. overall, I'd have to give this one, like, you know, I'm not really rating these 1 through 10, but if I were rating them 1 through 10, this would get a solid 8. I like the collection. There's no storyline really, other than if you want to consider that the story the guy gives you at the beginning of the movie, and then you're following, you know, everything that they found in the box. But no, there's no storyline. Think of Faces of Death, how they had like one clip after another, but in that, everything kind of looked the same. It had the same film grain, same quality, so you know that it was the same camera shooting all this stuff. This one, looks like a collection, an actual collection of different atrocities of snuff films, and I like the way they pulled that off. Thought it was pretty damn good. Excuse me. So yeah, definitely get yourself a copy of that. I don't think it really was that much. I think I paid like $10, if maybe 15 at the most. Excuse me, 15 at the most. Damn bus went by. So yeah, check it out. Definitely, highly recommend it. And this last one, I had heard a little bit of a buzz about it. There was a little buzz going on about it. People were talking about, oh man, I would just catch little bits and pieces here and there of people talking about this movie, saying that, yeah, it was pretty rough and it was pretty gory and brutal and so on and so forth, without really getting into the specifics of what the movie was about. I didn't know what it was about, but hearing those few things about it, I'm like, well, okay, you piqued my interest. Let's check it out. Excuse me. And that movie is Hunters. Now, like I said, I knew zero about this movie. Zero. Other than the little things people were putting out there. And it was all about the quality of the movie and such. Let me just get this part out of the way. Storyline-wise, it's pretty basic. You got people who go into the woods and they meet up with some, crazy psychopaths, that kind of a story. And these guys are filming their kills, snuff films, they're making snuff films. And it's, out in the woods, you got your, redneck types pulling off these murders. Some of them are pretty heavy, and some of them are, they're average for, in the delivery. But overall, I was entertained immensely. The thing is that as the movie played, I started to realize there's people in this movie, I know them. I either know them by their past works, or I'm actually like friends with them on Facebook, which was pretty amazing. One in particular, I've known him for years. I mean, we're not like pals or anything. We don't talk on a regular basis, but when I first joined YouTube, he was one of the first names that I checked out, just to kind of get an idea of the whole YouTube scene, and that's David Parker. Did a great job. Stellar performance, man. I didn't know you had it in you. He does practically the whole movie. He's naked for almost the whole movie. He's walking around naked, videotaping stuff. They make him videotape. That's the part I didn't understand. I don't know if he was made to do that, forced to film these kills, or if he was part of the family, or what. That part I really didn't catch. I may have kind of like nodded off for a split second, and things kind of got melded. I do want to rewatch this one because it was just that entertaining. You also got Linnea Quigley. Who doesn't know who that is, right? Linnea Quigley's in it, and then a couple more friends from my Facebook page, Ellie Church and Haley J. Madison. They were both in it, and I was like, "Hey, look, that's Ellie Church and that's Haley," and wow, it was. I don't know. It was just on a personal level. It was kind of neat watching this. You like blood, gore, violence, naked chicks, naked dudes? There's a naked dude in there. It kind of touches on all of those. No, not like that. But yeah, it gets pretty brutal, and it has a nice little plot twist in there as well. So yeah, comes highly recommended for me. I'm glad I got it, and the thing is, I'm really glad I got it because I remember it was kind of hard getting this one. When I first tried to order it, it was like, well, delivery of this movie will be further on down the road. We'll let you know when it's in stock. And I think I got this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got this one from Grindhouse Video in Florida. I was trying to get it from Amazon, and they couldn't give me a date when they'd be restocked. I was like, man, is that movie in that much demand? And then I went to Grindhouse, and they had it. I ordered it right away. I just went to Amazon just before I started recording this video, and they're still not in stock. So yeah, I'm glad I got this one. I liked the movie Chaos. If any of you have seen that one, it's kind of like a really rough remake of like a very, like, I don't mean rough as in I'm really stuck into my tongue here. The movie itself is rough. Okay, it's brutal, but some people say it's a remake of Last House on the Left, and on that note, it's kind of like it's a rough remake. It's you can see the similarities, but it's a standalone kind of film. Thought that one was pretty brutal. I thought that one delivered on the violence and such, and I have to say I like this one more. It doesn't change the way I feel about the movie Chaos. I really like Chaos. I like this one a lot more. Not because of who's in it, but it does, it is what it is. So congratulations, guys, on a great movie. David, Ellie, Haley, Linnea too. I've never talked to her. I'd like to meet her someday. I met some of the cats from Return of the Living Dead. I'd like to meet her once. But yeah, congratulations, guys. Movie's top notch. Love it. So these are my 3 views for this review, and they all come recommended. Watch Me Die, Faces of Snuff, and Hunters. Watch Me Die is from Tomcat Video. Hunters is Massacre Video. And Faces of Snuff, like I said, is Wild Eye Releasing and Raw. I keep saying Raw, but I know there's more to the name of that company. There's more to the name of that company. Anyways, there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. If you're into the snuff theme at all, if you're into snuff type films, these won't really disappoint. I'd say the low rung on the ladder, the low face on the totem pole would definitely be Watch Me Die. It was good. It was entertaining. I liked it. There were times where it kind of dragged a little bit. There were some issues with the pacing of the movie. As far as I was concerned, it was a little drawn out. Faces of Snuff, that one was longer. It felt long, but it had a good pace to it. It kept me engrossed in it. I wanted to see what was going to happen next. Like I said, some of it came off maybe a little light. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, warning! There is some hardcore sex in there. Okay. Don't throw it down for the kiddos and say, "Hey, we're gonna watch a scary movie, guys. Scary movie," and then you got balls and pussy everywhere. So just be careful. If you're a consenting adult or a daring teenager like I once was, it'll be right up your alley. Trust me. They don't check ID at Amazon. And then like I said, Hunters, excellent, completely excellent. So yeah, there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Always appreciated. Cheers to all of you. Damn, that's good. And I'll be talking to you all real soon. I'll have another review up for you, probably by tomorrow. I'm really trying to get these on a regular schedule. So take care, guys. And thanks.